Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Friday, September 25th, 2020, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K21, and then I also have some new snipe filters you guys should start using immediately, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So as usual, guys, we're going to go ahead and start with any new content we got in NBA 2K21 today, and then we're going to switch over to Twitter, see if we got any new lock codes, or if there's any information regarding upcoming content in the game. So we're gonna go ahead, switch over to the pack market, and as you can see from the nice looking card art here, we got the flash packs today. Just like last year, we got flash packs with a glitch card. And as you can see, we got Pink Diamond, Brandon Roy, we got glitched John Stockton, which this year they're not doing like glitched out of positions. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they're doing glitch stats. So this John Stockton has like a 90 driving dunk and 80 standing dunk. So this card can dunk like crazy. We got Diamond Kevin Durant. We got Amethyst Boris Diaw, which I did make a gameplay on if you want to go check that out. Basically a budget Draymond Green. And then we got a Ruby Brian Scalabrine, or the Red Mamba. So that is the new content we got today. A lot of people are pulling packs, and apparently the odds are pretty good. I mean, if we take a look at the auction house here in a little bit, you'll see that there's a lot of these cards up. So definitely thought I'd mention that. And then anything else that we got today, we got a limited Damon Stoudemire in the limited mode, which if we go ahead and click on limited, you can see the restrictions. And this week we have to use 3 players Ruby or higher who have won a postseason NBA award in their career, and then the rest are golds. So that means there's a lot of gold cards that have a lot of value today, which again we'll get to in a little bit with some snipe filters. So let's go ahead, I'll switch on over to Twitter, and I will show you that we got a lock code today. We got the glitched John Stockton pack, or chance at the pack at least. We got a token, we got tokens in MT. I actually haven't entered this myself, but it looks like from the replies that you can get tokens and stuff like that. So, or 2 tokens, I guess, only 2, which is kind of tough. I thought maybe it'd be like 5 or 10, but that is it for any news on Twitter. Nothing else, nothing regarding lock-ins or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the market update now. All right, so going ahead and looking at the market, let's go ahead and I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. A lot of people were pulling these packs today, and when people were pulling these packs, apparently, not even apparently, it's pretty clear that these odds were, I don't know, it says 2%, but a lot of people were pulling these diamond cards, not even just diamond cards, all these cards, they were flying out of packs. And if we go ahead and just look at John Stockton, for example, there's a lot of them on the auction house, and earlier there's even more within like a 10-second span. There was like 5 of them ending. So yeah, there's a lot of these cards up. I'll go ahead and show you guys Kevin Durant as well. And basically what this means is if you guys want to buy any of these new cards, I would recommend trying to snipe them first, or bid snipe them. I mean, actually, as you can see, there's literally like what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Kevin Durant's ending within about 10 seconds. So you can go ahead and try to bid snipe stuff. You can try to snipe stuff. Or if you don't want to do that, you want to just play the game and stuff, I would just wait, because prices are going to come down because the supply of these cards, there's just so many of them. So definitely all the new cards, either try to snipe them or wait. Now, when it comes to other cards in the game, going ahead and taking a look, a lot of cards, like for example, Paul George, I'll use him for an example. A lot of these cards were affected by the new cards that came out today. John Stockton lowered the price of all the other diamonds, or diamond point guards, I should say, or, you know, meta point guards. Like, I'm trying to think who was, you know, who really lost value. Sleepy Floyd went down a little bit. Steve Nash lost a lot of value. Paul George, a prime example, because of Kevin Durant, he went down in price because this Paul George doesn't have range. Kevin Durant does, and Kevin Durant is just a better card all around except for defense. So pretty much there's some good deals to be had out there. Definitely go look around, go see if a card that you've been looking to buy for a long time has gone down in price, because I would definitely recommend buying cards today and waiting. If you want to sell stuff, I'd wait until at least tomorrow to sell, and if you can, wait till at least Sunday or Monday, because prices will go back up. Now, going ahead and getting into the snipe filters now, guys, I know you guys want your snipe filters. A lot of people are asking me, yo, what can I be sniping? How do I snipe? Stuff like that. I only have 3K MT. Well, luckily for you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus snipe filters for you guys today. So the first one we're going to start with the cheapest ones. We're going to start with the Amethyst minimum filter, and it's exactly how it sounds. What you want to do is set the color to Amethyst, set the maximum buyout. Last I checked, to about 2.8 thousand MT, and buy anything that pops up. Now, there are going to be cards that stick still. They're sticky cards still, because they haven't fixed the auction house. So this card right here is obviously already bought. So what you're gonna have to do is keep refreshing and scroll over one for at least the next hour and 41 minutes because this card's here. And literally buy anything that pops up. I will say you might want to monitor the price of the Boris Diaw, but other than that, and Luis Skull, I guess, but I'm pretty sure these are already bought too. But that's why I recommend 2.8. If you want to be even safer, I'd probably do like 2.5 and just really adjust it to what the maximum buyout is. Not maximum buyout, what the cheapest amethyst is. So that's the first one. Moving on to another cheap filter, we're gonna go ahead and check out the gold filters. Now, what do you mean by gold? Well, like I said earlier, there is the limited event going on, and you have to use golds other than 3 players. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the limited lineup that I made, and a lot of these cards, ignore Damian Lillard by the way, that's gonna be John Stockton, but a lot of these golds are gonna go up in price when people find out how good these cards are, or they've already gone up in price. So prime example, this JJ Barea, I bought him for 6,000 MT, and that was a snipe, and he was going for about 10,000 MT. So JJ Barea, you might want to snipe him. PJ Washington, Devontae Graham especially, I think you get XP for him, and he has a nice duel with PJ Washington. So Devontae Graham, you could hard scope him. You could hard scope, I think Marc Gasol is a sleeper card. I don't know why people aren't using him. Mamba for sure. And at the same time, this might be a little bit of a limited tutorial for you too. These gold cards are really good. All these right here. Robert Covington's like 3,500. You might want to snipe him. Michael Porter Jr., I believe. Dwight Howard is like 5,000 MT2, and then by far the most expensive one, the one you might want to try to target the most, is the gold Derrick Rose. If it's exactly the same as it was earlier, it's insane the price on this card. 100,000 MT, obviously no one's going to pay for that, but as you see, 36,000, 34,000, 29,000, 10,000. Okay, it looks a little bit more normal now, but seriously, 10,000 for a gold card. You might want to try to snipe a Derrick Rose for 5K and under and flip it for 10. That's just a recommendation for you guys that don't have that much MT. But going ahead and moving on to another filter here, I'm going to go ahead and recommend the pink diamond minimum filter. Now, if you go pink diamond minimum buyout, you can see Manu Ginobili is a buyout and Brandon Roy. So last I checked, I was going to recommend this at about 70,000 maximum, but we're going to go ahead and see. I bet the Brandon Roy, just like the John Stockton, Kevin Durant, are just flying out of packs. So I would make sure you monitor the maximum. I keep saying maximum. Make sure you monitor the minimum price of this Brandon Roy. Last I looked, he was about 80,000 MT. So accounting for the 10% tax, you'd have to at least, okay, 77,000, 76,000. Okay. What I would do now is, if it's 76,000, I would probably myself move this all the way down to about 65,000. Again, you can do the math with the 10%. It's not too difficult, but I'd probably do 65,000 myself and just spam and buy anything that pops up, whether it's a Brandon Roy or Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili would be ideal because he's still going for about 90 to 100,000, but you're probably going to see a lot of Brandon Roys. Now, moving on to another filter here, we got a filter that is very similar, not very similar, or it is similar to the things I was recommending earlier, but this one's going to focus on the content that we got today, and it's just the simple flash filter. And what you want to do is set this to about, I have this at 9100, but I think I was going to say not 9100. I think I meant to put 1100 here. Let me see. Yep, 1100. Actually, I think maybe 900 MT. If you could do the flash, and ideally you want to see an amethyst pop up. Okay, actually, I remember. I checked here. These Brian Scalabrinis are kind of glitched. So again, with the card sticking, it's very tough to see prices. But let's just say he's going for 1,000 MT, which I'm pretty sure he's going for like 1,100. So set this to 900 and buy anything that pops up. Obviously, that's already bought. It's messed up. But if you do flash, you can see what? You can see Kevin Durant. You can see Boris Diaw. You can see Brian Scalabrine. It's definitely not the best filter in the world, but it doesn't cost a lot of MT. And actually, I mean, again, you could do this if you want to have a chance at those other cards, but you might as well almost do Ruby minimum instead, or maybe even just 500 when it's this low. You could do a 500 filter if you really want. And shucks, I thought maybe we'd get the 500 MT Brian Scalabrine. So those are a couple of filters, guys, I am going to recommend to you. Again, I recommend probably hard scoping a lot of those gold cards. Again, I'll show you my limited lineup. A lot of these cards go for a good amount of MT, especially the Rocco, the Derrick Rose, Michael Porter. I'm surprised he was only going for 3,000. He has like almost an 83 ball at a gold card. Mamba too. This is just a straight up the best gold center in the game. Definitely recommend getting him for your limited team or sniping him before prices go up. And in my opinion, I don't know. I might make a video myself telling you guys what the best gold cards are, but definitely check those cards out and good luck sniping. But alright guys, that's going to do it for today's market update. If you learned anything new or just enjoyed the video, please hit the like button below and feel free to leave a comment. Both those things really help grow the channel and help out the YouTube algorithm for me. So go ahead, do those both if you can. And if you're new, subscribe. We live stream here on YouTube every single day, and I make multiple videos per week, whether it's market update, gameplay, or just a random video. So guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and until next time, peace out.